Here at Kymulga grist mill. Hey, I've got one of those little wagon wheels right there. At home, I don't look as good a shape. Maybe I used to, but don't now. Actually, they might be rotted away by now. I don't know. I did have some that was in good shape, but probably not anymore. Okay, this mill was built in 1864. They got a lot of stuff up on the walls. This old mill's interesting. They got a sign, Mr. Burton's Mill Store. I guess that's what it was called at one time. But I believe they still make the, grind the corn and stuff here. We bought some a few years ago. We came and bought some cornmeal. It was so good. So I'm sure they still do. Yeah, look at these deer.
These big old raccoon hides, aren't they? Big,
yeah, raccoon hides.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are they really?
They're raccoons, look.
No, they're not. What are they really?
Tails, you can tell by the tails, look.
Larry, what are they really?
Well, you ever seen a deer with
Tell
a tail
them.
like that?
Yes. Well, similar.
Okay.
Maybe part of it's broke off, but yeah. He's just gonna be goofy. Yeah.
There's another.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different kind of
And his tail, I guess, is in the drawer. He's hiding his. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, okay. You know, we've come here numerous times, but it's always interesting because you forget kind of what you see as time goes by, you know, and so I enjoy seeing it again. And that's that one old windows right there to the that open it up and, you know, let the air come in and out and open the door. Look at this old grinding stone, yeah. Man. Did they use them too for grinding stuff? Corn and stuff?
Sharpening the tools.
Oh, okay, sharpening the tools, okay. Well, look at this. Is this no oil can or what? Water or what is that? What went in that? Do you know?
I'm sure. That's their moonshine jugs. So.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What was that? Do you know? It says
Way
silver.
before my time.
I just thought you might know.
They crushed their grain in that.
Oh, and it's water powered, right? Or a hand powered one. It looks like it's hand powered. I don't know. I know some of it was water powered because that's what they got, you know, to do it with. Let's see if they're still open up here. Look down on these. See that? See them old mill stones there?
Yep, crushed it.
Yeah.
See, here's one.
Yep, and here's one over here. Wow. And you know, that's one of the things that the Bible says. It's better that a millstone be hung about your neck and cast in the sea than to hurt one of God's little ones, to offend a child or hurt a child. I might have to throw the gospel in there a little bit, you know, because it's a good opportunity. Yeah, here's one. Let you get a better idea of what a millstone is. Yeah. And that's where they ground flour and corn and all kind of stuff.
Don't come back up, right?
Do what?
Got that tied around your neck.
Ooh, no, you ain't coming back up out of the water with that, are you?
Unless you Hercules and come rolling it out.
I know that's right. Well, there's the dam. I believe last year somebody drowned out there on the kayak. That was sad. They tried to rescue them and couldn't. We always see tons of snakes. When we come up out here, we'll see at least 2 or 3 laying out there and sunning themselves on those rocks. Do you see any now, Larry? You look hard enough. Where?
Look down on that rug there. Might be a snake.
Your finger might be in the way. I can't see it. I can't really pull it in. So. I see a leaf. I don't see a frog. But yeah, it's pretty, and you're seeing a little bit of the bridge out there. Yeah, this mill was, as I said, it was built in 1864. It was actually built after the bridge, which we'll talk about in a minute when we get to it. But I'm going to go up the stairs. Just travel at your own risk. Well, I guess it is risk because I trip over my feet going on flat ground. So that's climbing up. They got all this stuff numbered. He probably had a paper down there showing what's what. I don't know. I didn't think to ask. Here's one of those doors that, it's, well, window. I said door. It wasn't a door. It was a window. You can see out there a little bit this way and out to the parking lot. And there's window. I guess this was the only way they had a cooling the place, these windows, letting the air blow through, wasn't it?
Yep.
Look at all these machines, and they still work. They got them oiled, you know. They go, what they do is these turn up here and go down and somehow work to turn the stones down there. I don't know if all of these are for that, but I remember them telling us that some of them were. Look at all these old things. There's a grinding stone, a small one. And here's where it separated, I guess, right there. Went down there and came out, and they'd catch it down there. All of this is not in use, but some of it is. And there's some old stuff. Look at that old belt on there, man. Some of these aren't old belts, some of them are newer ones. Look at that, it's got case on it. Case company, enter, elevator, floor, and that's all I can see. The rest is, no, look at that belt that turns out. Wow. That's thick metal there. And there, well, that one still has the belt on it. So cool. It's amazing what they came up with and how they could just do stuff like that. I don't know what those things are. Man, look at all these. That's would put their seeds and stuff in. And this is some kind of plow, I guess. All of this is some kind of plows. Wow. It's amazing. I guess they show these up here to show how they grew this stuff. You remember using any of these, Larry?
Yep.
You had to, didn't you?
No.
And it's on the track. You see a railroad track, right? The train came by here. See the wagon out there?
We got
The hitching post.
we had parts of things to work with, you know, like this. I had these, and you know, had little layout plows and turning plows. And the thing about it, we had the plow, but we didn't have the muse. So what I did, I hooked a school bus. We drove a school bus, and you remember you drove the school bus, and I had the plow. And we plowed our garden.
I could remember that.
Well, it was plowing.
Hey,
Actually,
you got to be inventive sometimes,
we
creative, whatever.
We had to dig a ditch.
I remember you did with lawnmower too.
Yeah, we did, but we had a ditch that we had to go about 200 feet, I guess, or better. I forgot how much. It's about 260 feet of pipe we bought to go in the spring. We had those spring in the woods, and that's what we started out. It froze up on the mountain. It was next to the She-Hawk. Remember that?
Yep.
29 years. That's where we when we first got married. It was so cold up Bowden Grove at its highest point.
Your toilets would freeze over.
But anyway, we took the plow and the bus, and she drove the bus, and I worked the plow, and we plowed a ditch, plant that water line. Remember that?
Yeah, well,
And,
sort of, not totally, but a little.
We never had no more water problems, then. But anyway,
But that water would freeze in the toilet.
I used them,
For sure it
but
would.
I didn't have to.
Yeah. I remember my brother-in-law before he passed away, and years before he passed away, actually,
I say we didn't.
he had taken old mule and plow with him. Yeah.
I say we didn't have to. That's all we had to work with.
Yeah.
When we first got married, so yeah, we had an old plow and an old school bus.
Yep.
So, hey, you can't stop us from plowing.
Well, that's right. Uh-oh, I think they got this one shut off.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to tell us something about this place? No.
Those are it was built in 1860, well, it was started in 1861. And it was completed in 1864. And it ran until 1977. So it ran for 110 years or more apart. Everything in here is original. All this wood was cut across the creek, brought across the bridge, and saw a little sawmill. It's all hard pine, every bit of it. Of course, everything back then, they used saws and
Right.
had just hand tools, all they had. But it took 20 people 4 years to build this,
Wow.
to get it completed. They
Yeah.
built those mills when they built the building. All the machinery in here is original. They put it all in here in 1864. We still use all of it.
Yeah, I knew a few years ago we came and bought some cornmeal that y'all had ground here.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
From time to time.
We grind 3 to 5 days a week every week.
Wow.
Yeah. We sell it here in a store. We sell it all over the country. We sell it most of the restaurants and grocery stores.
I know it's good.
It's
It's
wonderful.
good.
It's gotten so popular now because the restaurants found out about the flavor. You've got that really nice corn flavor in it. The commercial grits and meal are heated. When they heat it, it dries out the oil in the corn kernel, which the flavor's at. So if you do it on the old stone grinders, all that oil and all that flavor stays in there.
Well, yeah, I know that was good.
Oh, it's wonderful.
We stretched it out as long as we could stretch it out.
Well, you need some fresh.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
This that I've got here, I ground Friday. So the bridge over there was built in 1861 because they had to have a way to get the logs from across the creek over here where they make them into the things for the mill. And there's 7 covered bridges in the state, and that's
Right.
the last original covered bridge.
Right.
Then it's not been moved or rebuilt.
Yeah.
When you
And
walk up-
Waldo's just about, it's pitiful. We looked at, what, yesterday or day before and took some videos. It's just about gone
Which one's that?
with the one at Waldo.
Oh, well, yeah,
It's in
Waldo's
bad,
down.
bad shape.
If someone, I mean, these things are 150 years old. You got to take care of them.
Yeah, I wish somebody would fix it because
do
it's
too.
really bad. Okay, now this is the front. Now look, I like the gourds he's got over there. He's buying us some cornmeal and some honey. Oh, we'll put some in the cornbread. That sounds good. And this is the outside of it. It's got the year 1864 on it. And it was in pretty bad shape, but they really, since the Historical Society got it, they really worked to keep it fixed up. And it's pretty nice. I have made photos here for a senior. They were graduating as senior portraits. And so, yeah, it's really nice. And as I showed you from upstairs, the old wagon, old hitching post. Okay. I'm gonna walk on over to the bridge and show you the bridge. In case I didn't say it, this is Kymulga Mill. Kymulga is the way people pronounce it, but I think it should be pronounced Kymulga. It's got an old well there. Well, and this is the outside of the bridge. It goes across. On the other side is a trail, and I believe it's called the Old Georgia Road or the McIntosh Trails, because the Native Indians had, or Native Americans, what do you want to call them, Indians, had trails that went from here to Waldo, where the old covered bridge was there in Waldo, if I'm correct. I might be wrong with that, but I think I'm correct in saying that. But from there, there's, going to Oxford, there's a road, McIntosh Road. It's somewhere in the area, I believe, that the trail went. I wouldn't say it's right on it or anything like that, but it's near. I think that's why it's called that. But anyway, somehow it twisted from here, because this is in Talladega County, and somehow it twisted from here and went up the McIntosh Trail up further north Alabama, not north, but north of us. And so I'm gonna walk up here and show you the bridge from the upper side. Now, I don't know everything, and sometimes I get my facts wrong about stuff like this because I haven't studied it that much. You know, you like to study your local history a little bit, but if I said something that's incorrect, I don't have a problem with someone giving me the correct info. So that's why I liked the guy talking to us a while ago, because he knew more about it than I did, about the mill and stuff. So it's a nice view of the bridge and of the creek from here. They have campsites, tent sites, RV sites, and I might be wrong with this, but I was thinking they used to have a couple of cabins, but I could be wrong about that. But you can camp here, and it's a nice place. It really is. I mean, Talladega Creek is not the best creek. It's really snaky in a lot of places, and then in some places it's not. Years ago, Larry and I and a couple friends of ours went tubing down Talladega Creek, and it was a lot further than we thought. It took us about 7 or 8 hours from where we started to where we got out at Waldo. And we were supposed to be at a church meeting and missed it because of it. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful ride. But we did encounter snakes, and we did encounter some beautiful areas, so it was really worth going. Stage jam now, I'm not sure I could handle it now, so I'm glad that I did it while I was still young. But we do like kayaking, but on peaceful, quiet places, not anything rough or rapid. Okay, but this is the inside of the bridge, and it's not short. I think this is the oldest bridge. I believe I'm correct in saying that. The oldest covered bridge in Alabama. And there are only two in Talladega County, as mentioned a while ago. This one and the one at Waldo. And the one at Waldo is just about gone. I really wish somebody with money would fix it up. I really do. I think it would just be awesome. While it's still something left of it, fix it. Because it's really, really bad shape. And these, you can still see the tracks where it's kind of sunk in, where the wagons and traffic went through it. You can see it. It's pretty cool. And it looks like they got some wood to fix probably some things that's bad. Probably fix them for too long. But this trail, it goes on around through here and down, and you can see the other side now. Kymulga Station, they built it it's a pavilion basically for people when they have something, you know. And on this side, you can see back towards the mill a little bit. See that back side of the mill a little bit. So, and this is what they call the Old Georgia Trail. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I believe that's what it was. And so, that's probably what they're going to repair right there where it's so bad. What I meant to say about the bridge, the covered bridge, they have the Howe, H-O-W-E, trusses on it. Each one of these covered bridges in Alabama has I won't say all of them are different, have a different structure of truss, but I've run across 3 different types of trusses on these. And I don't know a whole lot about trusses, but I just know what I've read and studied. But I think this has a Howe truss construction on this one. And they always seem to make the lattice. I thought that's cool on them. Hey, there you are. How long is that bridge right there? Do you remember? Wait till you get to the end.
It's 110 feet long. My calculation's right. 105.
Yeah, 105. That's right. And what year did he say it was built in?
Well, the mill was. They said the mill was built in 1861.
No, 4. The mill was.
He said it was finished in 1864.
Oh.
The mill. The bridge was probably built in 1861.
Yeah,
and
finished. Yeah,
But
you're
it
right.
took 20 workers, 4 years.
Wow,
to build the mill.
that's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know about the bridge. I don't know if them workers built. I guess
I
they
don't
did
know.
that too.
I
Yeah.
think a general, let's say a colonel. Let's say no, it was a General Morris. The Civil War commissioned them to build the bridge, and I think he died before they finished it. But his wife told him to go ahead and finish it. You know, she, I guess, paid for it. I guess they paid for it. I don't know, but anyway, and then they built the mill. So this would be a beautiful place for a wedding or something. You hear that water tumbling down from there? No. Okay, we're right here on the edge of it now. I'm amazed that we haven't seen a snake yet. That's really unusual. It's pretty though. Well, I might show you when I go down to the bathrooms. I don't know what they look like, but because it's probably pretty neat the way they got it fixed. But I told him don't fall in any sudden holes, because down you'll go and you'll be swimming. If you look at these trusses, you can probably see the difference between, if I don't fall, between them and the other bridges that I've done. And there are windows in this one. I don't know if they originally were or not. I couldn't say. Look at these cool pieces of wood where the roots came out of that. That's so neat. And even they, look at all of them. They got a bunch of them. That is so cool. I know. Okay, this is the Kymulga station. They got big, huge fans that they can blow. And you can see in there. Can't really go in because they got it locked. But it's got a bunch of tables. Like you can reserve it, I think it says, for reunions, company picnics, barbecues, etc. And but it's pretty out here. It'd be a pretty place for something like that. I'd love to have a birthday party and have it out here. That'd be kind of neat. What did you see on your trek across the creek?
I saw 2 ducks. I turned around and saw something moving. I jumped.
It wasn't a snake, was it?
No, it was a duck.
Oh.
I wasn't expecting to see nothing moving. And I saw 2 ducks.
Let's walk over here and show them this way they got these bathrooms fixed. It's pretty cool. Just wanted to show the people how they got the outside of the bathrooms made. I thought it was pretty cool. They got king and they got queen. That's pretty neat. And they got a deer horn for the handle. Wow. They cleaned this off. It's a good view of the bridge. That's the old Waldo Bridge. We just on the road over here, and they've cleaned it pretty good and pushed down through there so you can see it really good. It's really bad.
Really
I wish somebody that had money would take the initiative and fix this bridge. It would be so awesome.
Yeah, it would actually.
Yeah, I pulled in a little bit. I don't know. I don't think this GoPro pulls in any further than this, but I pulled it in a little bit where you can see it. I don't know if I can walk right here. I've had this on video before by being over here on the road, but I don't remember how I got the sides of it. So, okay, now you can see. Now you can see the side of it. So, yeah, and it goes, you see the things in the creek, sitting above the creek. So, anyway, yeah. Y'all be blessed. Have a good day. Stay safe. And we'll see you later.